Hi everybody. This is probably going to be the last video in the writing section. I've uploaded maybe 25 videos in the entire writing section in the playlist. If you guys want me to make more videos covering anything, then just leave a message or something and I'll be sure to make them. But this is like the last video that I planned. So pay attention to this video. It has really important tips. It has stuff that doesn't really fit in with the other videos that I've made. But it's still very important stuff that could save you time and help you get the answers correct on the exam. First of all, an event cannot be because. Okay? Events can only occur or take place. Let me show you what I mean. Why did you throw Mary an awesome birthday party? Her birthday was because she turned 25. Okay? An event cannot be because. We're not going to say her birthday was because she turned 25. If her birthday was an event, right? If you guys went somewhere for her birthday, we're not going to say because or be because. We're going to have to say occur or take place. Her birthday occurred because she turned 25. That's correct. You can say that. Her birthday took place because she turned 25. You can say that. The War of 1812 was because of conflicts in the New World. That's wrong. Events cannot be because. How do we make these correct? The War of 1812 took place because of conflicts in the New World. That's right. And also for the first one, we can say her birthday took place because she turned 25. So remember these two things over here. Whenever we're talking about an event, we cannot say be because. We have to say occur or take place. Very important. Most people don't know this, and it's probably most definitely going to come up on your test. Make sure you know that. Be careful with the following things. Let's talk about it. Never say because twice. Okay, most people say this even when they're talking, but it's a lot easier to make the mistake when you're writing. Fortunately, because of this video, you'll recognize when the mistake shows up on the test. It's a very silly mistake and you'll lose unnecessary points. So for example, look at the sentence over here. The reason is because they liked the painting. That sounds like a perfectly fine sentence. I've heard people say that before or said something similar to that. However, this sentence right here is wrong. You cannot say the reason is because. And the reason why I can't say that is because it's repetitive. This right here is a very repetitive sentence. We're saying the same thing twice. Instead, say the reason is that they like the painting. Or you can say because they liked the painting. Okay, so make sure you understand that. We cannot say the reason and then because right next to it, because the reason and because are virtually synonyms for each other. Look at these sentences. They're very tricky and they can get a lot of people messed up sometimes. And they'll probably, something like this will come up on the test. I can almost guarantee it. Let's start over here. Egypt had a revolution, and the reason is because of a dictatorship. No, I mean, that's true. You understand what it's saying. The information in the sentence itself is correct, but the sentence, the way the sentence is written, is not correct. Neither is the second one. Because Egypt had a dictatorship is the reason that they had a revolution. Both of these sentences are very, very repetitive. Egypt had a revolution, and the reason is because of a dictatorship. The reason is because... Why? Why are you repeating the same thing twice? Because Egypt had a dictatorship is the reason that they had a revolution. Again, you're repeating yourself. Don't do that. Or when you see it on the test, make sure that you know that it's wrong and that you can correct it. Or you can at least spot the error. Let's make the sentences correct. Start over here. Egypt had a revolution because of dictatorship. Correct. You're not repeating yourself. A dictatorship is the reason that Egypt had a revolution. Again, correct. We're not repeating ourselves. What about this one? After hours of tough negotiations, the lawyers faced the questions of if they should continue their efforts. No, that's not correct. Again, you're repeating yourself. After hours of tough negotiations, the lawyers faced the question of if they should continue their efforts. Very repetitive sentence. After hours of tough negotiations, the lawyers faced the questions of whether they should continue. So, again, over here, instead of saying of if they should continue, we say of whether they should continue. The first one and the second one both understand what the message is trying to communicate, but only the second one over here is correct. This one over here is wrong. Look at a few more examples. The words whereby mean by which. So if you see the word whereby, it means by which. For example, photosynthesis is a process whereby sunlight and other ingredients are converted into glucose. Here, where by just means by which. You can say photosynthesis is a process by which sunlight and other ingredients are converted into glucose. Don't forget where by means by which. The word thereby means thus or therefore. So Michael did not finish his physical therapy, thereby disqualifying himself from the marathon. Thereby, right over here, is just going to mean thus or therefore. Michael did not finish his physical therapy, therefore disqualifying himself from the marathon. You can say thus, therefore, thereby. It's all the same stuff. The phrase for all means despite. So if we're going to say for all, we're actually not going to say for all, we're going to say for nothing, in a way. For example, for all his troubles at home, Steve was a really nice guy at school. So despite all of his troubles at home, Steve was a really nice guy at school. Instead of saying for all, we just say despite. Despite his troubles at home, Steve was a nice guy at school. That's it. That's all the random stuff that I couldn't really fit in the other videos because the categories are all different. Watch the video again if you didn't understand it. Just remember that an event cannot be because, it has to be occur or take place. And if you guys want me to make any other videos concerning the writing or any other videos about the SAT or the PSAT or whatever, just leave a message. I'll be sure to get to it. But always, 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 you should be practicing. You watch this video, go back to the Blue Book, go take a practice exam, come back here, watch some more videos, take some more practice exams, and I can almost guarantee you that you will get a high score. That's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.